And inside the locker room, everyone trying to battle. It's a very special day on the calendar between two Eastern Conference juggernauts.
Oh, B.A., this will be a great test for both sides. They're each loaded with talent, and I wouldn't be surprised if these teams end up meeting in the postseason.
Chicago with the ball. Best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the center position. And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
There's a lot on the line for the MVP race tonight with MP and Jalen Brunson both on the court. I talked to MP about what makes Brunson so good, and he said it's his tenacity. He can hit every shot, and he keeps coming at you, wave after wave. That's the kind of mentality that we have to match tonight. We'll see if MP and his team are up for the challenge, Brian.
It will be a challenge. Great report as always, Allie. Thank you.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Towns, a screen on White. To the middle. Here's Brunson. Rebound by the Bulls. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
He's a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Vucevic, the pass to White. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Knicks trail by 3. Brunson looks it over. Misses the layup. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. White, good.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Outside Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And there's the screen. Outside Hart. Blocked! And they recover it. Yes, it's good. Brunson's got 7 points. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. DeSumo, he's checked in for Chicago. McBride, he's checked in for New York. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough. This guy has continued to work hard every year and turn himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
And New York has possession. Chicago making their last shot. Here's Bridges. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bulls leading by 3. White on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Vucevic. DeSumo outside. Here's Mr. Clutch. It's deflected.
Love the aggressiveness Bridges plays with on the defensive end, rejecting the shot.
Second shot opportunity. Here's Towns. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. New York has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Anunoby knows the percentages. Much better to get that corner 3 off.
DeSumo, pass to Mr. Clutch. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. 10 points for him.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Hart passes to Towns. Shoots over Vucevic. Towns can't get it to go. The Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 12. Here's Anunoby. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. The first quarter all wrapped up. And it's been an exciting game so far. Chicago ahead, up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
We've got ball. Zach Collins out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Johnson, and it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Collins, a great high-energy player, and that's something coaches really appreciate, that players are going to come in and give them that kind of effort on a nightly basis.
He's off on the first. Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately. Is the small ball era starting to wind down?
Well, B.A., I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6 foot, 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Now here's McBride. Still no points. Brunson inside with the finish.
Well, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they faced the Knicks.
And it was just a strange loss. They were far from their best, but still managed to keep it close.
Yeah, really the only thing close, though, about that game was the score. In just about every other aspect, they were totally outplayed.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie.
Use the pick and roll, and then Brunson's court sense allows him to make that play.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. There's the triple. Chicago with a rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against the team that shot it well.
Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game. New York, again, can't hit.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And Mikal Bridges is still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And a switch here also for New York. McBride, he's checked in for Brunson. Back to Anunoby. The three is up. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. From 13, Mr. Clutch can't hit.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
There's a minute 17 left in the second period. Here's Mr. Clutch. That one's good. This game is all even. Mr. Clutch has got 13.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Back to Hart. Pass to McBride. Towns against White. Hart from long range. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
Down low. Here's White. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Stolen by Anunoby.
I love to see Anunoby use those physical skills to get himself to the free throw line more often.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That free throw is good from Anunoby.
At the line for the Knicks, OG Anunoby.
It's both from the stripe. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Mr. Clutch, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. New York out in front, leading by a point. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shots. Oh, so close, so close. Give it up.
The Knicks are not fully healthy right now. Missing all the things Love provides. Rebounding, scoring, experience.
Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ballgame.
Sometimes we overlook it.
That does it for halftime.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. So on the floor for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Mavericks was tremendous. He ended up with 58 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Well, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Puts up a deep 3. And Bridges good for 3. Bridges has got his second bucket on the night.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
And as the postseason nears, these power rankings really shape our expectations for the playoffs. You take a look at New York, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for Chicago, they're in a terrific position right now, but one that still falls short of their own expectations for how they thought this year would go.
And New York has possession. Pass to Bridges. Towns up top. White against Bridges. Towns. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, most scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
For 3. Anunoby can't get it to go.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Connects from downtown. Mr. Clutch has got 22.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Bridges passes to Hart. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. Here's Brunson. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Bulls making a switch here. Collins checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride's checked in. Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Mr. Clutch. And down it goes. 2 points. Mr. Clutch has got 9 points now in the second half.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Hart with a screen on Williams. 3-pointer, Bridges. Rebound by the Bulls. Buzelis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Mr. Clutch. Gets the 3 to fall. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give them some space, let them get to work.
The Knicks have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Hart with a screen on Williams. Bridges down low, working on Williams. Bridges misses.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards. Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Back to Brunson. Will it go? Outside McBride. Lets it go from deep. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
It just feels like every year Brunson has sharpened his skills as a passer and playmaker, knowing that at his position, he's got to move it around.
A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Brunson finds Bridges. Outside Brunson. Outside McBride. Back to Brunson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll...
Substitution on the court.
Final Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. DeSumo is out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Bulls leading by 4. Pass to Collins. And the layup is good off the glass. Collins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Even with the defense all over him, Collins sticking with it.
Outside Brunson. Puts up a 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
All right, a good chance to get an update on Nikola Vucevic's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Chicago. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. And for a team with definite title hopes, it will now be a case of next man up until he can return.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
For Chicago, Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Warren. And Williams is subbed in for DeSumo. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Bulls leading by 8. Williams passes to Mr. Clutch. This one for 3. Drains the triple. Mr. Clutch has got 37.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And Vucevic with the block. Back to Brunson. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Up top, White. Over to the wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Another one goes. Incredible.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate opponents all season long.
And we knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season. And that one's good, Brunson.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Here's Mr. Clutch. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Vucevic has got 3 assists tonight.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Now here's Brunson. Off the mark with a little step back, Jay.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Down by 12.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Bulls.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency from Mr. Clutch.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Towns a screen on White. 3-pointer, Bridges. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good! That's another bucket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Baring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everybody.
That's what I'm talking about.
See ya, MP.
Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago ones? Playoff time. Fight those records clean.
We'll be doing another special giveaway at our next home game. The first 15,000 fans will be getting their very own Benny the Bull calendar.
Don't forget to come out for our next election. Together,
the past year that the Sixers and their favorite mascot, Benny the
The playoffs have arrived, and a young duo looks to make a new splash. The Bulls enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Toronto Raptors? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East. Take a look at the Bulls. Greg, we know the confidence around this organization is extremely high. They feel like this is their series to lose.
And you know, they have an edge playing at home. They also probably have an edge in talent level. But I'll tell you what, any number of things can shift momentum in a series. You need to try and make quick work of this one and get to the second round.
Truly survive and advance, isn't it?
Amen.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Pirtle is out there with Ingram. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Barrett, and it's Dick in at the 2. And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, MP has now reached the playoffs in back-to-back years. Before the game, he told me to go to the gym outside practice, watch film, grab meals. We're really bonding. Those relationships may lead to deeper runs in the postseason. Kevin?
I'm sure he's open for that. Chemistry under pressure can make a big difference. David, thanks. Drops in the layup for 2. Mr. Clutch has got his second basket of the night. And at this stage of the postseason, having an explosive scorer like MP, well, Greg, that's priceless.
Yeah, coming into the playoffs, Kevin, with the NBA's points per game leader, gives that team a ton of confidence.
There's Mr. Clutch. 16 feet away. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Barrett. And they cash in right away with a quick shot.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Outside, White to the middle. Here's Mr. Clutch. From down in the low post, it goes. 6 points for Mr. Clutch. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Ingram dishes to Pirtle. And it's Barrett penetrating. Chicago grabs the miss. One of the toughest teams for certain this season. They've hit the 60-win mark.
And fantastic team play. They've been fairly fortunate with good help along the way, adapting to everything that's been thrown at them. This group is a top contender, no doubt, for a deep playoff run.
Quickly with a wide open look. Oh, good on the 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Ingram. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Stolen by Quickly. Pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. Goes back up. And good that time.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Vucevic the pass to Mr. Clutch. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Dick wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Chicago leading by 4. To the paint. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pass to Mr. Clutch. From the arc. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries. This
Q has been on display.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guy.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Chicago making some change. Williams against Barrett on the wing quickly. From outside, off the mark.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
So the Raptors 5 right now. You've got Emmanuel quickly. He's out there with Dick. And it's Mobo in at the center, filling out the middle. Raptors trail by 10. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Raptors was tremendous. He finished with 57 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Performance like that makes you hungry for more. We're looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Barrett's got 9.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Dick can't get it to go.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Well, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will punch shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys.
Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. And it's Dosunmu in for Williams. Takes a 3. Another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Ingram. There's the triple. They get it back. The Bulls leading by 13. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the Bulls another 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Barrett with the ball. Fires from deep and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's Dick. Nothing on the board, and it's Ingram missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Mr. Clutch. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dick passes to Robinson. They double in with Vucevic. Barrett wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. Chicago has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And here's Ingram from the arc. Jacks up a 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first half. Bulls lead by 15. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the Chicago Bulls.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, guys.
That coaching staff has to be thrilled with what they've seen so far. Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Guys, how important is the first? And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Buzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's White. Then it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Raptors trail by 18. Onside, Barrett. Nailed from three-point land. Barrett's got 16.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Chicago shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for the Bulls, number 4.
He hits the second from the line. And so here's Toronto. Pass to Dick. Active quickly. Buzelis grabs the board.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Vucevic, and he uses
against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
High arcing shot, and it's quickly missing. Bulls leading by 18. White with it, now guarded by Ingram. Count it, and it's 29 points for Mr. Clutch.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Ingram. A 3-ball. Hits the three-point bomb. Ingram's got his second bucket tonight.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Here's quickly 8 points for him. And that one drops.
That's a conversion inside by Emmanuel Quickly. Just a quick opportunity finish.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 31 points for Mr. Clutch.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Quickly. And the shot goes in.
That's the handles of Emmanuel Quickly on display. This guy is so good with the ball in his hands.
Inside, here's Mr. Clutch. And the shot goes in. 33 points for Mr. Clutch.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Quickly, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Boy, you find a lane and you attack the rim with ferocity, quickly doing work.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 12 points in just the second half. The 11-footer from downtown. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And here's Quickly for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off. Raptors trail by 20. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. For 3, Ingram bangs home the trifecta. Ingram's got 8 points.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Raptors shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Walter out there with Dick. Then it's Barrett, and it's Mobo in at the 5 down low. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And now it's Dick knocking down a 3 of his own. Grady ready to answer.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Dick. Off target with the jump hook. The Bulls leading by 18. Johnson, the pass to Mr. Clutch. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And no good that time. Down low, here's Abaji, and that one is stuffed right through.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Mobo. It's Barrett on the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, what you've seen from R.J. Barrett is attack mode. The coaching staff wants him to sustain this level of aggression.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Ozumu, he is checked in for Johnson. And it's White in for Lonzo Ball. Quickly looking it over. Hurdle finds Barrett. Here's Quickly. Oh, good with the triple.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Drills the three-pointer. Mr. Clutch has got 47 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Ingram outside. Wing shot on the way. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 14 points for Brandon Ingram.
And working away from the ball, Ingram thrives in the catch and shoot. A player you have to stay connected to on defense.
And good. He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Onside, Barrett. Back to Quickly. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Fires for three. It's in from long range. One more for Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 53. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Quickly. Tries again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. On the wing Quickly. Looking to get it going, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Mr. Clutch.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. 30 seconds left in the 4th. And it's Ingram missing. Now the Bulls with it. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Pass to Barrett from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. There's Mr. Clutch. There's the 3. Off the mark. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know...
This series is a war, and you just won a crucial battle.
One game at a time. Win tonight, and the next round is in sight.